Wolli Creek represents a unique intersection of history, nature, and urban design. Standing by the edge explores how these elements converge, balancing cultural heritage with modern development. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land, the First Nations people of Australia, including the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and we honor their enduring connection to Wolli Creek and pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Wolli Creek lies in Sydney's inner south, forming part of Cook River system. It is an ecological and recreational corridor that connects local communities while supporting biodiversity. This map highlights the Wolli Creek's walking trails connecting the suburbs like Bardwell Park and Turella. The selected zone includes key landmarks like Giravin Park, blending the urban accessibility with natural beauty. Moving on to the historical significance, Wolli Creek was a vital resource for Aboriginal clans like the Camigal and the Bijigal people. Traditional practices like the fishing and the hut building shaped the area before the European settlement disrupted this landscape. This Wolli Creek Trail highlights the natural and cultural landmarks, including the sandstone outcrops and floodplains. The map connects the Bardwell Park to Turella Reserve, featuring the Giravin Reserve, sandstone outcrops, and bayous. The trail navigates diverse landscapes, including natural rock formations, terrain, and topography shaped by human activity, such as former market gardens and the flood zones, also reflects the area's rich history and heritage. The theoretical framework focuses on walkability, cultural interactions, and urban patterns. It aims to integrate recreational spaces, biodiversity, and cultural heritage into Wolli Creek's design. This framework guides the connection of urban spaces with nature, honoring the Aboriginal heritage and preserving the biodiversity. It also enhances the trail connectivity for a cohesive recreational network. Starting with the country, Aboriginal people use this Wolli Creek for fishing and camping, with huts built from natural materials. This highlights the area's deep cultural and natural heritage central to its identity. How did the Aboriginal utilize and value the water resources? About 10,000 years ago, Aboriginal people fished along the rivers and used the bark canoes for transport and fishing. Wolli Creek, once freshwater, became saltwater after sea level rose. By 1788, fishing villages near the sea emerged. By 1839, damming at Cook's River displaced the communities. Inland huts were simple bark structures, while coastal huts were sturdier, reflecting the environment and reliance on fishing. Change over time. Early trails navigated rugged terrain shaped by natural topography. Giravin Reserve emerged, creating a public interaction space. This trailway became more accessible with a staircase connecting it to the road. The trailway began to follow the land's contours, making it more user friendly. Over time, bridges and accessible pathways were added, enhancing the trail's usability and connection to the reserves. It's a testament to how human intervention can enhance the nature, creating a valuable recreational space for the community. Exploring the impact. Wolli Creek is a space where water, the trail, and the edge converge to create a unique environment. This intersection reflects the layering of natural ecosystems, Aboriginal history, and the urban development. The trail offers both physical connectivity and an opportunity to reflect on the creek. The edge treatment, like the dense vegetation and the sandstone escarpments, created varied experiences along the trail. These features blend natural beauty with recreational functionality. Contribution to the sense of place, creating a sense of enclosure and mystery that thick vegetation screens the trailway, drawing the visitors deeper into the reserve. Providing a stronger visual connection to the landscape, sandstone escarpments form the dramatic edges, emphasizing the trailway's integration with the environment. Offering diverse experiences, like the trailway's alignment with the topography, creates varied perspectives and experiences for the visitors. The trail's design respects the natural topography and vegetation. Its edges enhance the visitor's experience, fostering a sense of space and connection to the landscape. The trailway's design respects the natural landscape, using elevated sections and low-lying areas to manage the water flow and prevent erosion. Urbanization has increased flooding and pollution in Wolli Creek. It incorporates water management features like vegetation buffers and drainage areas to mitigate the impact of urban runoff. This approach creates a sustainable and resilient recreational space that minimizes harm to the environment. The trail's edge evolves with the landscape, thick vegetation adds mystery, sandstone escarpments create dramatic natural backdrops, and varied topography shapes the diverse experiences. These edge treatments define the space, enrich the sense of space, and enhance the visitor journey. The trailway integrates diverse open spaces from bushland to salt marshes. These ecosystem offers habitats for wildlife and recreational opportunities for visitors. Moving on to spatial analysis and historical comparison. Between 1943 and 2024, urban development significantly altered Wolli Creek's open spaces. In 1943, Wolli Creek's edge was characterized by ample open space. The risk of flooding likely discouraged dense development along the creek. This open space would have been more crucial for traditional Aboriginal walking trails and cultural practices. By 2024, we see a dramatic increase in housing density along the Wolli Creek's edge. This development has encroached on the open space that once existed, altering the landscape and potentially impacting the cultural significance of the area. The conclusion is Wolli Creek reflects the coexistence of Aboriginal heritage, natural beauty, and urban life. Preserving this balance requires protecting natural systems, honoring the cultural history, and ensuring the accessible trails. What could have been done? To safeguard the Wolli Creek, efforts could focus on protecting the Aboriginal trails, managing the stormwater runoff, and engaging indigenous communities. Balanced urban development could preserve its link between the heritage, nature, and the city life. Thank you.